I was homeless 2005. I lived in Illinois, and I was a single mom with just Elijah at the time, and I was pregnant. We moved to Green Bay, Wisconsin, because they had a shelter program through the Salvation Army. It went from a homeless shelter to transitional living, where they housed me and Elijah. And then I got diagnosed with cancer, and that took me to North Carolina. And I got a lot of my treatment and everything done there at UNC Chapel Hill. Then when I became 5 years cancer-free, me and my kids decided to leave North Carolina and move to Georgia. And we ended up moving into Walton Crossing. And we've been here since March 27th, 2015. And it's just been awesome ever since. My name is Akina Cox. I am involved with the single parent program, and I live at Walton Crossing. When I moved into Walton Crossing and I began being a part of the different programs that they offered, I heard a lot about the Walton Single Parent Christmas Banquet. And I was really excited to go because I heard all these great things about it. And at the banquet, it was really, for me, too good to be true. Like, I didn't believe it. And then when I started seeing like all these people growing up and winning all these awards, it was like, oh my gosh, like, Walton really do this for the single parents? And when they called my name to the stage, I didn't believe it. I was shocked.
I'm going to ask Akina Cox if she would make her way up here. When I read about you, you are a winner from head to toe. Let me tell you her story. She hasn't lived at Walton Crossing for very long, but she's already made a huge impact in the time she's been there. She grew up in Illinois, and you were a daddy's girl. She was rarely sick, but then all of a sudden in her life, that changed. And she was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer.
When I was first diagnosed with cancer, it wasn't as bad because the doctors would just remove my teeth. I was in the hospital for 3 days, and they would just send me home, and I was fine with that. I had a few dentures, so it was easily able to hide. But it wasn't until 2010 when I really, really struggled with who I was as a woman, who I was as a mother, because at 28 years old, 28, 29, I lost my eye because of the cancer, and I lost, my jaw and part of my nose. My face really became disfigured. I was in the hospital laying on my bed, and I just had to ask God, like, if this is your will, let it be done, but help me get through it, because my babies were toddlers, and I needed to live for them because I was all they had.
She was hospitalized for several months. During that time, her faith grew, and she made the decision to not let the health issues or the difficulties associated with it keep her down. She chose Walton Crossing as her home, and as soon as she moved in, she got involved and she started taking advantage of every opportunity that was offered. She began participating in the single parent program, often stays late to help with the cleanup. And for the past few months, she's been volunteering regularly in the Adventure Center almost on a daily basis. She is a joy to be around. She is an inspiration to many. So we would like to recognize her today by awarding her the Extreme Apartment Makeover.
I wasn't expecting them to say, like, I won the makeover. So when I won that, I wanted to cry. I was happy. I didn't believe it. I thought everything was going to change. I was going to wake up, and it never happened. But it was awesome. It's still awesome. Like, I can't wait. I'm excited.
When we first met with Akina, we had asked her to have some pictures from websites, or just an idea kind of book for us of things that she would like and her children would like, colors, and she was really open to anything and so excited and just grateful to be part of it.
I remember when we left, we were working at I, and we both got in our cars. I immediately got on my phone and I called Jess and I said, well, this one's going to be fun, because Akina was so excited and we just instantly loved her, and I knew that we were going to have a good time, and I knew that what we did would probably be something that Akina would love and would make their lives better.
Just past circumstance, the first light, a second chance. No child could ever dance the way you do. Tear down your prison walls, don't start the curtain calls. Your chains will never fall till you do. 'Cause if you never leave home, never let go, you'll never make it to the great unknown till you keep your eyes open, my love. So show me your fire, show me your heart. You know I'll never let you fall apart if you keep your eyes open, my love. Open up, open up, open up your eyes. Keep your eyes open.
The difference that I think this makeover is gonna make, I think is gonna bring us closer together. Because one thing that I did ask for was for a sectional.
Akina told us that they would love to have a sectional sofa so they could all cuddle up together and watch TV and just be together. And so that was a huge goal. And after a few mishaps in finding the right sectional,
Craigslist mishaps.
yes, a few mishaps, we found her a very comfortable sectional that will fit all of them and fit in the apartment.
And I would say too, just her bedroom was
Yes.
really important to us. That she wanted a place to walk in and feel, just to be able to relax, and so that was really important to us, that she have a very comfortable kind of
Retreat.
glamorous, even a little bit,
Yeah.
retreat, just to feel really pampered.
When I first walked into my apartment the day of the reveal, I was really excited. I couldn't believe that it was my apartment. My living room was gorgeous. The apartment looked bigger. I had from the ceiling to the floor curtains. The TV was mounted on the wall. Everything. I had scripture on the wall. The colors that they chose, everything was just peaceful, and it was just awesome.
The reveal is always so much fun. I remember when she pulled up with her kids in the car, and her mom and sister, and just the anticipation of that is so much fun.
And the children were so excited. They would see everything. Like, look at the Keurig machine, and look at these plates, and everything. They would just get so excited over, and they were so grateful for it. It was really sweet.
When I walked in to see Elijah's bedroom, I was just like, this is big boy. Like, this is big boy awesome. Elijah wants to be an architect so bad, and the designers incorporated just me telling them that, and everything from the huge picture that he has on the wall to the puzzles that he can put together, the dry erase board. He loved it, and seeing his facial expression, I knew his room was perfect. he can sit in his room and draw out his designs and just be Elijah.
What do you think?
Seeing Anaya's room for the first time almost brought tears to my eyes. Anaya is just my special gem. She's my girly girl, my ballerina, and they gave her a princess room. They gave her a room that in every way described who she was and who she's growing into. You know, she wants to be a fashion designer. She takes ballet classes, and they incorporated that from her bed to the dolls, to the paint, to the portraits. She loved it and I loved it. It was awesome to see that they nailed it. When I walk into my bedroom, I feel like I'm on a vacation, I'm on a retreat. It's relaxing, it's comforting, it's my meditation spot. It's where I go and I just give all my worries to God and I can sleep peacefully.
My hope for them is that no matter how hard of a day they have, when they walk through their doors, their apartment, they can just immediately feel the burdens of the day slip away, and that this will be a respite for them, and that they will just find joy in each other and joy in having a beautiful place to live.
Thank you for giving me and my children and everyone else that helped a place to call home, a place to not only call home but to feel like home. I want to say it's an experience that I won't forget. Stephanie and Jess did an amazing job, and from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every room, everything. I really appreciate it.